Hello friends, welcome to Educate 247. So we are back with our series on root words. So this series is based on the book Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis. So we have already completed till session 11, and in this session we'll be covering the session 12 of this book. So actually I've divided the sessions in two parts. So in first part we'll actually discuss the meanings of the words and the root words, and in second part we'll have the practice exercises which we have at the end of the session. So if you haven't watched the videos from session 1 to 11, you can click on the link in the description and view those. And before we begin, so don't forget to subscribe our channel and stay tuned with amazing MBA related content on our channel. You could also follow us on the Educate 247 channel on Facebook and Telegram. And also we have a MBA preparation group where we share the MBA related articles, content and information, and also the helpful tips which will help you to boost your preparation. Also, we are getting a tremendous response for our CAT 2020 booster course, which is a 360 mentorship program. So you could avail it now for a discount of 1000 rupees. So let's begin now. So first we'll be discussing the root words. So our first word for today is knots. So knots means sailor. The next we have is astron. So astron is star. So last session we had astro word, which also meant star. Next is nos, which means ship. Then we have nomos, which means law or even arrangement. Next is opsis, which means vision. Zoion, which is relating to zoo again, which means animal. Autos, which means self, and graphin, which means society. So now we'll see the words. So this will be the 14 words which will be discussed in this session. So let's discuss them in detail. First word is geometry. So what is geometry? So geometry, again we have geo, which means earth, and metron. So this is one from our previous sessions if you have seen it. So earth, and here it's metron, means to measure. So geometry is the branch of mathematics concerned with properties and relation of points, lines, surfaces, solid and high dimensional analogues. So where do they come from? It comes from our surrounding, the surface of the earth, where we actually analyze these shapes and try to measure them. So this is the branch of the mathematics which actually helps to measure them or study the properties of those figures and shapes. Next we have is astronomy. So what is astronomy? So astronom was star and nomi was to study actually. So scientific study of universe and objects that exist naturally in space, such as moon, the sun, the planets and the stars, will be termed as astronomy. Next is astrology. So again a similar term, but here it's how it's different. So it's astrology. So here it's again relating to star, and here it's again study. But now if you see in astrology, it studies the impact of those stars on the human life. So it's the study of the movement and relative position of celestial bodies interpreted as having an, this is important, influence on human affairs and the natural world. So you could see here this astrology, we have those zodiac signs. Next we have is astronaut. So astronaut, we know astronaut is one who actually goes to space to study the elements there. So a person who travels into the space is called astronaut. Next is cosmonaut. So cosmonaut is nothing but basically astronaut. So cosmos again relates to stars, if you know. So cosmos relates to stars. So here again it's just A Russian astronaut will be called cosmonaut. Next we have is nautical. So you must have heard this word, nautical miles. So India's area in terms of nautical miles. So this is basically relating to something regarding the sea. So relating to ships, sailings and sailors will be termed as nautical. So one we have is nautical miles. Next we have is asterisk. So asterisk symbol we all know. So asterisk is the symbol used to refer readers to a note at the bottom of page or text and to show that the letter is missing from a word. So we see the asterisk symbol there. Next is disaster. So disaster, again we know what is a disaster. It's the great harm, damage or death or serious difficulty. So it will be termed as a disaster. Next we have is biography. So now bio is relating to, here it's relating to someone else, and graphy is from graphene, which means to write. So when a person writes about someone else, it will be termed as that the person is writing about his biography. So a life story of a person written by someone else. Like you see here Albert Einstein. So someone has written about Albert Einstein. So it's biography of Albert Einstein written by so person. Next we have is autobiography. So autobio means self analysis. So self, he is writing about himself. Graphy is to write. So autobiography is when you are writing about yourself. So here you could see the Nelson Mandela. So he has written about his autobiography. So a book of a person's life written by that person. Next we have is biopsy. So biopsy, bio is again relating to the organism and C is relating to the internal study. So biopsy is process of removing and examining a small element of tissue of a sick person. So it will be termed as a biopsy. Next word we have is autopsy. So autopsy is relating to a dead person. So when you are studying the post-mortem we call, so it's basically an autopsy, cutting open an examination of a dead body in order to discover the cause of death will be called as autopsy. Next is zoology. Zoo is animals and logy is study. So you could straight away see it's the study of animals. Even in your previous session we had the word zoologist who studies zoology. So scientific study of animals, especially their structure and even nature, characteristics, etc. will be termed as a zoology. Next is zodiac. So zodiac we have this word. So astrology is basically referring to zodiac. So zodiac is study of planets that influence on life. So here basically it's the study of planet influencing on life. And if you see the astrology, it's the study of stars and all elements in the sky which are impacting on our life. So here it's only study of planets. So that's the basic difference between astrology and zodiac. So I hope all the 14 words are clear. So actually we'll be having the discussion and the practice exercises for these 14 questions in next part. I hope you watch this video and understand the proper meaning, so it will be easy for you to actually solve those exercise on yourself. So if you have any doubts regarding this session, you can just put it in the comment section. I hope you have loved this video, so don't forget to like and share this video with your friends, and also comment your opinions and suggestions regarding our video in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you and have a nice day.